today I got this ASUS ZenScreen Touch portable touch monitor. This is a 15-inch battery-powered computer screen that you can use for, game consoles or a laptop. The main reason I bought this was to be a second screen for my laptop. Overall, I like the idea of the product. There are quite a few options for this type of product. The screen on this is really nice. The build quality on this is horrendous, and some decisions on the included accessories I'm not thrilled with. To start off, this is a $700 Australian product that you can buy at Harvey Norman. If you're lucky, you can get them a little bit cheaper on sale through some of the eBay sellers. But overall, you're looking at about $700. Now, this is the more expensive of some of the Zen screens. There are a few different models. This one specifically is the MB16AMT. This one has touch. There are options that don't have touch and they're purely just a screen, and they're a little bit cheaper. However, this, it's expensive for what it is. Maybe not expensive for the product, but expensive for the quality. So first off, I used this for maybe an hour. Overall, I'm happy with the picture, with the touch. It's pretty good. I'm even happy with how sturdy the product feels in the hand. But what I'm not happy with is the overall build quality. So if you look down here, this bit of metal, that's it's not glued down properly. So there is this lip here where that corner is not actually attached. It came out of the box like that. I haven't dropped this or damaged it in any way. This is a brand new item, not used, shouldn't have any issues. And yet this corner is not glued down properly to the point where it's physically sticking up, and that will get broken if I put this in my backpack. I know it will. The next thing is around here, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but I think from the manufacturing of this bit of metal here, there's like a dent here, except it's a dent from the inside up. So it's almost a lump, except I can't feel it. I can only see it in the light. This joystick here, this is used to go through inputs, adjust the volume. They couldn't even get that centered. That's really annoying for someone like me with OCD. And this is the included power adapter. They couldn't get the USB-A port on level. It's on an angle. My second thing to say about that is it's a USB-A port, and the product uses USB-C on the device and comes with a USB-C to C cable. Now they do include this C to A adapter, but why? Why is this not a USB-C adapter? This is a USB-C adapter I got with my GPD micro PC. This is USB-C here. This and the cable alone is all I need to charge it. Why do I need to add an adapter from factory? Also, the power adapter that comes with it only does 5 volt at 2 amp or 9 volt at 2 amp. Doesn't do 12 volt. Whereas the charger I've been using, which came with the GPD, that does 12 volt. The included travel adapter, the power socket pins, we get the British one and some European ones. Now, this is the same size as this, so I don't know why we needed to include this one. And this is almost the same, it's just a little bit smaller, but I figure, considering most products I get come with only this, that must be able to fit into the holes in whatever countries these are from. So why I have 3 like this and no flat pins like the US, I'm not sure. So I can't use this in the US, but I can use it here. I don't know why. Stuff like that annoys me. Just it doesn't seem logical. We get a nice pen. It's a pen, as in literally a pen with ink. I guess the reason they give you this is because you can stick it in the hole here and use it as a stand. And the back of it is like spongy rubber for the touchscreen. But why on earth they, at that price, couldn't include like a Wacom kind of stylus and have a proper stylus for this? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, is it really going to cost that much more money to put a proper stylus in there instead of a pen? You do get this nice kind of magnetic case to protect it, which honestly, I mean, I might be an idiot, but I definitely need the manual to work out how the hell to use it. It's confusing. I was never confused with my iPad case. I don't know why this needs to be so confusing. You do get the adapter, which, as I said, you need, but with this and DisplayLink drivers, you can actually use one single cable for the screen when you connect it to a PC. Now, I did get the screen to work with Mac and Windows. I was only able to get the touch to work on Windows. I think that's expected. I didn't read up on it. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't get touch to work on Mac, but that's probably an Apple thing. The image, however, that comes out of this is quite good. So this does have a HDMI port as well, although unfortunately the HDMI port they did put on here is not a full-sized HDMI port. It's this little mini one. They do give you the HDMI mini to full-size cable, so that's a nice addition, but I feel like they could have just given you the full-size cable. You can use this with, say, a game console with the HDMI and the inbuilt battery, or HDMI and have this thing charging. So that's all good. You can use this with HDMI into a computer and then use the USB just for touch. If you have a device that has USB-C, you can just go C to C. Oops. Go. So you can go C to C, or if you have a machine that's only got a USB-A port, you can go C to the USB-A adapter and install the DisplayLink drivers. Now, as I said, overall, I've been pretty happy with the quality of the screen, and the touch appears to work pretty well. And there's even options in here to choose if it's plugged into a computer, if you want it to use the battery in the computer to keep it running longer, or if you want to just run off its own battery. So, I mean, they're quite good. Like, those options are nice to have, and I do like the screen, but again, the build quality, come on, for $700, you could have glued the front on. I mean, this bit of metal sounds like it's not even glued in like down here. It's going to come off. I know it's going to break. Also, I mean, this port seems pretty solid now, but I can really see that snapping off. I can see that becoming a problem in the future too. Overall, there are cheaper versions of, like, not ASUS. I mean, there are cheaper versions of the ASUS one without the touch, but there are cheap screens that you can get on eBay that are unbranded from Chinese manufacturers that have similar specs that are a third of the price, and honestly, I don't think their quality can be any worse than this. So, if you're looking for something like this, maybe try one of the cheap Chinese ones first. Or, just go straight for this. Maybe I've got one poorly made screen. I doubt it, but maybe. Anyway, that's my quick review and small rant on the ASUS ZenScreen Touch portable monitor, model MB16AMT. Hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for watching.